Welcome back, archery freaks, Malta Archery. Today the big comparison of two bow sleeves. Of course not. One thing quickly before, if you hear in the background the song No Brainer, I have no idea what that is, but YouTube blocked now the second video because in the background there was running No Brainer, EMS, whatever, copyright. I mean, they call this music and that's why they want copyright of it. For me it's simply noise pollution and I can't filter it out here. I wish I could. That's why they blocked now the second video of me. So please, when you hear No Brainer, don't think I don't make money with music. So YouTube, just in case you listen, or EMS, I don't care about what noise is going on outside there. Thank you. So we have the big comparison today between a nice black sleeve and what comes out is a nice Caramello Tatar by Paragon, and of course the Caramello Raptor. So these two bows will be today in the comparison. So unstrung, they look like this. As you see, the Raptor has way more flex here in the handle. Has a carbon layer. The Tatar has a carbon layer which goes on the belly side. The Raptor's carbon layer goes on the back side. Sear angle of the Paragon is a little more aggressive. This is how they look like, both beautiful premium bows. For me, when we talk about directly details, handle wise, for me the Paragon will win because I love this kind of handle. Gives me a little more secure feeling than this one. So let's start directly with some points. I write it down here, handle, and there's only handle, Paragon, 1 point. There's only 1 or 0, so I don't do 5 or whatever. So then let's talk about some details, or let's measure the length first. The F value, I mean we have measurements of these bows, but I like to measure them by myself. Knock to knock, Paragon Tatar along the belly. And thanks, by the way, Jonathan, for giving back the Tatar for this comparison. Zip. We have 56.5 inches. Do I need to write this down? Yeah, because I can't remember. 56.5 for the Tatar, and the other one I forgot. So we do it again. Both have a max draw length of 32 inches. So that's why it's important to know the length of the bow. And through the valley, up the hill. Most probably this is a no-brainer. Don't listen, don't listen. Listen only to me. This is 54 inches. So you can already tell 56.5 to 54. Yes, of course, I need to talk, I need to entertain you all day so you don't hear the background music that much, because it happened for a snippet of 5 seconds in a video of 25 minutes that you could hear this No-Brainer song, and then they were freaking out because I make money with what they call music. Holy crap. Seriously, I mean, get your fuck together. So we have 32-inch draw divided to 56.5 gives the Paragon a 0.57, we round it up, and we have 32 divided by 54, which gives this a 0.59. That means, that being said, 1 point for Raptor and 0 points for Paragon, because Raptor is shorter and has the same draw length as the longer Paragon. You can have the Raptor in the same length, it's 56 inches, but then the both are 34 inches, so you have more draw lengths with the Raptor. So Raptor, I don't know. So, and then what do we have? The available poundages are, from the Paragon, you can have this bow from 28 to 50 pounds. And you can have the Raptor from 25 to 65, which is quite a number. That's why a wider variety of poundages give the point to the Raptor. Oh wait, I should write the F value. And then we have draw weights, 0, 1. Good. Max draw is 32 for both. So then let's talk directly about the price. Now it starts. Of course, you could get the Raptor in black. Then it's €498, shipping free in Europe. But to compare them a bit more because this one is Caramello and this version would be available in Caramello. So this bow is 450 pounds, which is 501 euro. And this would be in the Caramel version 548 euro. It's a little more expensive, but shipping free. Shipping on the other side with the Paragon is 22 euros, 20 pounds. So when you add this up, you have 523 to 548. So price-wise, a slightly benefit for the Paragon. And then of course all the additional veneers and stuff like this cost extra, but they cost on both extra. Then you get here custom made with special with the sunburst and whatever, and here you can have some different veneers. All cost extra, but only to compare them both in Caramel. The winner would be Paragon. The length we have, the draw weights we have, we have this. Good, we have this done. So then let's see the weight of the bow. There, I don't have a scale for this, but they feel the same, so I would not put this in the test. So design-wise, what do we have? We have nice sears on both. We have both reinforcements. The reinforcement on the Raptor is a little thicker than here, but that doesn't make a big difference. Here you have this triangular detail here and more layers on the handle pointing out, which you don't have on the Raptor. Overall, the thickness here is way more than here, but this is simply because it is like this. Of course, you have here a slight more, as said before, the slightly flex already in the handle, which you don't have with the Paragon. I hope this is not the no-brainer song. I'm so scared now. I was uploading the video of the Living Arrow bow, and while I was uploading it, I got already a message, copyright infringement or whatever. Madonna, I make money with their music. Really? Do I look like a DJ? I'm a BJ, I'm a bow junkie. Just joking. So, this is Paragon Tatar strung. Pretty bow. Both are on the, but on the other side, when you think about prices quickly, you know, this is now 500 euros or something. We had a while ago an older guy, he wanted to have one of these Olympic bows. And when I see what he paid for it, the riser alone was 400 euros and the pair of limbs for his Olympic bows was 600 euros. So he spent already 1,000 euros for a bow. And then he needed stabilizers, and only the arrow rest was again whatever 50, 60 euros. So, you know, we need to keep it in a relation. This is, of course, compared to others in the competition, like an Annibale, you get this one $300 or something. But still, even 500, 550 compared to all this Olympic stuff, fine by me, fine by me. On the other side, I told you 500 is for me the limit. You need to convince me that I spend more. Now you see the slightly more length. You couldn't see it while it was unstrung. When I put the lower nocks on the same height, and you see up there, Paragon is a little longer. Have almost the same brace height, but they look really kind of identical. You have a little more flex in the handle, but strung you don't see it anymore that much. You have here a bit more pronounced the Kazan, like it is with Turkish bows. Here you have a more straight fade out into the sear. So this is maybe a little more accurate to Tatar style, but he doesn't claim that's a Tatar bow. It's simply the Raptor. It's maybe Tatar design, but this is a Tatar bow. That's why you have here this angle here in the Kazan, which you don't have here. Here is simply a fade out. So that's it. I unfortunately don't have the same poundage now, but draw curve. Same. So 32 inches, this is 32 and a half. You feel it, but then it goes up straight. No problem whatsoever, though. There is, at the end you feel slightly going up, but it's still extremely comfortable. So this is still, draw experience wise, wow. But of course it's only a 0.57. This is a 0.59, so it's shorter, has the same draw length, and is, here you feel it, goes up, 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 up. It's really hard to tell. So if you really want to compare that, you really need the exact the same poundage, but I could even get now this in 5 pounds more or 5 pounds less. I have another 5 pounds more. That's why if you really want to be picky and say, is this draw experience better than this, you would need the same poundage. But I would say draw experience wise, they are same. That's why no points. We only point out the differences. When they're equal, I simply leave it. So this is that. I guess we need to shoot them now again. But of course you can check the video reviews I did of both of these bows. It's only really one interesting thing is that the carbon layer runs here on the belly side completely through it. And the Raptor has the carbon layer on the back side completely running through it. It's a difference, but I don't know which is better. Both a wiggle test. I didn't do the wiggle test. Let's wiggle. Yeah, it's a quite sturdy bow. Let's see. No, it's the same. So even wiggle test is the same. They're really same. Quickly, as you see now, of my comparisons done on the table, we have 2 to 2, so we are still the same. What else? All these details. Yeah, we have here a small string pad. Here we don't have, but I don't know which is better. That's why we simply leave it. Let's shoot the Paragon. Instantly feels good. Feels, and I don't show you a group, of course. A Raptor. Handle of the Paragon feels better for me, but that's why he got a point. So. Tighter group, but doesn't mean anything, but these bows are so equal. You really, it's tough to say which one is better. It feels awesome. I wish I would have this in the same poundage. Feels awesome to both have a slight vibration at the end, but no hand shock. So this is really hard to tell in shooting. Didn't shoot the Paragon for a while. I like it. Even when you don't draw full 32 inches. Let's draw a little shorter with this one. And of course this arrow weight is not the same, so of course this one feels a little weaker. You get a recommendation 7 grain minimum per pound on the Raptor. On the Paragon, you don't know, they don't tell you, but here I feel a little more vibration, even with the heavy arrows. Vibrates. Now it's gone. Let's do this again. Vibration test. Both draw insane and both have no hand shock. But let's see what the Raptor's vibration will say. Done. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's done. Vibration test again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this one vibrates a little longer. This is already more in use, shot for a while, so it's not the string anymore. But the string could use some waxing, Jonathan. Vibrates a little longer. But it's not a deal breaker, shall I even make it a point? But to get, they both shoot the same. So it's I don't want to do a comparison. There is no winner. So this one is a little cheaper, then the caramel Raptor. When black is fine for you, take the black Raptor, and the Raptor is cheaper than this one. And if you want to have them custom made, then you can spend a fortune on it. Maybe we had this last time because of these string pads or string rests they have. They create more vibration. Without, they don't have that much vibration. Both have a little vibration, this one shorter than this one. Draw experience of both is insane. Draw curve like, it's really hard to tell. Design-wise, when I look at them now, I like the more aggressive sear and this more, you know, this Turkish Tatar style Kazan, Bash, a little more, but the other one is not meant to be a Tatar. He has only slight parts of it, but then he has a nice fade out there. The handle is small enough that you can even hold whatever your arrows on your bow hand and stuff like this, so it works for both bows. See, this is no problem whatsoever. It's fine. Paragon feels good. Feels good, works. With this one you can do the same, I guess. Yep, maybe a little easy because the handle is a little smaller, but I like the bigger handle, gives for me a little more control over the bow, but this is still fine. I'm a little more accurate with this one. Let's wrap it up. What I did just right now was quickly measuring the draw weight. So this bow has 44 pounds at 28 inches and has 50 pounds at 32, which gives it 6 pounds over the more draw length of 4 inches. And the Raptor has 37 at 28 and 41 at 32. So you have 4 pounds more with 4 inches. So this one is every inch more, roughly 1 pound. And this one is every inch more, 1.5 pounds. I don't want to say which one is better now or worse. For the draw experience, of course, this one is better, but the powerful, of course, is this one. That's why I don't want to give either of these bow now a point for that. I simply wanted to mention it, so that's why. And of course, me stupid thought I could skip the speed test, because I thought I did one for the Paragon. So what we had with the Raptor, 11 gram per pound was 183 foot per second, and with 8.4 grain, it was 203 foot per second. So with 10 grain, we are roughly in the range at 190 foot per second. And now we see what the Paragon will do. 50 pounds, 500 grain means 10 grain per pound. 193. 188. We do it one more time. As you can see already, even there, it's not really a winner. 185, 184, 188. So it's enough. It's enough. Thank you. Thank you. So even there, Raptor, Paragon, Tatar, same. They're both awesome in my comparison up there. They both got already 2 points, and for the rest, they are too similar to find something saying something against them. And they are both both are amazing shooters. With none of them you go wrong. Quality-wise, they are both premium. Price-wise, they are both premium. But they are both awesome bows. This one a little more flex here. This one a little more pronunciation here, but both are amazing bows. So if you get one of these bows, you will always be happy. You will never get the wrong one. So it's simply a personal preference. If you'd like it a little more Tatar style, the Tatar from Paragon looks a little more than it should. See that? And if you don't care about the Tatarish design, and you like it here smooth and fade out, go for this, but both of them are so equal, I can't say which one is better. Tennis ball. This one is for me a little more accurate, but it's only me, so that's why it doesn't mean needs to be for you. They both have an arrow pass, they both have a nice handle. I like the handle of the Paragon more. This one is nice too, a little too small for me, but they are both high-end, both premium quality. They look gorgeous and they shoot both amazing, they draw both amazing, so there is no winner in this comparison and you have to deal with it now. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.